Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading for March 24th to the 31st, to the end of the month. This is for Aries and Aries rising, and we're going to jump right into it. Aries, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday season. You deserve it. After everything that it feels like, there's this huge energy for Aries. It's almost like you're starting this brand new journey in your life, and I'm here for it. Now, this week, you're going to get really excited, okay? Clearly, this is the big week of the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra. But the main thing that I need to point out for you, and you're going to love this, is that Venus is very influential this week. Venus is definitely making things happen for you. And there could be a lot of money stuff involved, Aries. The reason why, on March 24th, I talked about this in last week's reading. This is kind of kicking off this week. Venus is going to sextile Jupiter. This is a wonderful day. This is an absolutely wonderful day where the two benefic planets are pretty much getting together. And they're saying, what can we do for Aries that's going to make their life better? Now, remember, Venus is love, it's relationships, it's beauty, it's romance, it's sex, it's also money. Jupiter just happens to be in your second house of money. So, salary, income, finances, there could be something there, okay? Something really nice that's going to happen around this time. Really, really nice. This is just a really great day. This is when your confidence is going to be boosted, right? Because the second house is also self-confidence, it's self-value, it's value, how, the value that you bring to things, you seeing, what's, your worth as well, in all your circumstances. So, this is a really good day. It's one of those days where you just wake up, you make your coffee, you have your Pop-Tart, and you just sit there and you're like, wow, everything's quiet. There's no urgent emails. There's no crazy noises outside. And, I just got this delivery of, Dwayne Johnson and a birthday cake popping out. It's just a really, really, really great day. Okay. Especially if you are single, really great day for romance. And even if you're in a relationship. Now, remember that this is also, even if you're not here for love and relationships, and a lot of y'all probably are, because we're going to talk about this full moon lunar eclipse that's happening for Aries, but there's really, really good, let's just say this day, you're just going to feel so good. Okay. It's one of those days with really good vibes. And again, you are going to feel this throughout the week. All right. Because on Thursday, so this is Venus sextiling Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity. On Thursday, we have Venus sextiling Uranus. Oh my goodness. So Uranus is all about breakthroughs and it's all about surprises. So talk about, who did I say? Dwayne Johnson jumping out a birthday cake or whatever. That's happening on Thursday, the 28th. This is when you could have a sliding doors moment if you're single. This is one, you could be out there at, the pickleball court, meet the love of your life if you're single. But again, if you're in a relationship, there could be something that just your partner could surprise you with something really nice. Y'all could have some sort of really great breakthrough around this time. It's just a very surprisingly great, fun day. Now, if you're not here for relationships at all, there's still something here surprising in matters of money. Okay, remember Venus is money and Uranus is also in your second house. So remember, Jupiter and Uranus are both in your second house of money. So there could be some news that you receive. There could be something that's really moving forward in terms of your finances now, which is absolutely amazing. So pay attention to Thursday. Mark them in your calendar, actually. These are great days. And remember, these are the peak aspects. So you could feel it a day later. Something could happen a day before, a day later, things like that. This is Venus being very active this week. And March 28th is actually my dad's birthday. He's an Aries too. Happy birthday, Dad. Now, the big thing of all, Monday. It's here, March 25th. We've got the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra. Now, first things first, I made a video on 5 things to expect with eclipses. I'll leave it at the end of this video, but it's more like a fun, personal, I really get into it. So the other thing is eclipses come in series, right? So think about what happened around October 14th for you. Remember, this is just a peak aspect. So there could have been something that happened like a week, 2 weeks before, a week, 2 weeks after, around this time. That's when something new could have happened in terms of partnerships and relationships, because this eclipse is in Libra, which rules your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So this is just very interesting because it's not over. Remember, the South Node, things that you got to leave behind, is in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So it could just be the ending of one part of a relationship, moving on to another like the next chapter. Okay, so if you've been going steady with someone, it's like this is a part where you could maybe go take it to the next level. Again, there is just going to be something around this time. And when I say it's not over yet, we have another eclipse in Libra, October 2nd. Mark it in your calendar. Remember, eclipses are cycles, okay? And that's another good eclipse. But that's all about something new, too, okay? Remember, with every ending, there's a new beginning. So these are cycles, and this is really nice. Now, the other thing is, this is Libra we're talking about. Libra is ruled by Venus. So you see how Venus is very, very active this week. It is really, really special. I absolutely love this. Saturn is also very active too. Remember, so Venus and Saturn are both in Pisces in your 12th house. So there is a lot of things that you are unrooting around this time. That the 12th house is the subconscious. It's intuition. You could be really strongly intuitive around this time. You could feel really good spiritually. A lot of spiritual awakening as well. It's also hidden things. Okay, a lot of things happening behind the scenes for you. All right, it's very magical. So just remember that Jupiter and Saturn are still very harmonious. The reason I'm bringing up Saturn, by the way, a lot of people don't know Saturn is actually exalted in Libra. So really big players around this time. And remember, we had a Saturn Kazemi not too long ago, just a few weeks ago. So you're really going to start feeling a lot more Saturn energy as well as it keeps moving forward. So just remember, we are now in the Aries Libra axis of the eclipses. The solar eclipse, the new moon solar eclipse, is in your sign next month, Aries. So you've got a lot to look forward to. So this eclipse, full moons bring culmination. Eclipse. So there is definitely, and eclipses are major turning points. So something is coming to culmination. Something is coming to completion. Something is reaching a point where there's a next step here. Okay. And so I want you to recognize that. That's the biggest thing of all. Eclipses can also eclipse things out of your life. So there could be some surprising things. And I wouldn't be surprised with the fact that just a few days later, we have that, sextile with Uranus, but it's a good surprise, right? Now, Libra, just remember, what is Libra? Libra is balance, okay? There's a reason why it's right in the middle of all the 12 zodiacs. There's a reason why Libra is in the middle of the major arcanas in tarot, right? Libra is justice, and that's what Libra is. It's the scales of justice. So something coming to justice around this time as well. Libra also rules relationships and partnerships. And as you know, that is just for you, Aries, your 7th house of partnerships and relationships and committed relationships. So there is something here in terms of partnerships and relationships. And it can be love, it can be romance, it can be career, it can be just something one-on-one, but you will definitely feel it. This full moon, lunar eclipse in Libra is illuminating something for you. It's illuminating something for you. And I want you to take some time to think about it. Think about what has reached a point of fatigue. What is something I'm ready to let go so I can move forward in this next chapter in my life? Okay, this is definitely, it's a healing. Let's consider that. Okay, it's a healing full moon, lunar eclipse in Libra, cathartic. Okay, and there is going to be, I've been saying it's been liberating. You're going to feel a sense of it being liberating. And I tried that did not work. But at the same time, it is just really being honest with yourself about a lot of things that are happening in your life and looking forward to moving forward. Now, Aries, let's get started. See what's going on for you for March 24th to the 31st. This is for Aries and Aries rising. If you do want to read for your moon, your Venus, all those other placements, both are very active this week if you know your birth chart. Wow, you hear the church bells. I think that's a good sign. You hear that? The church bells. Really good sign for you, Aries. Let's go ahead. Let's get started. See what's going on for you. March 24th to the 31st. Now, Aries, like I said earlier, I didn't say it earlier. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Aries, y'all are amazing. Happy birthday. Y'all are so good. You know you are. Yeah, you're good. There's going to be changes and you're going to have to get out of your head. You are feeling these changes. You have a lot of opportunities. That may be something. It's almost like you see a lot of different paths in front of you. And that may be something that you may be focusing on now. And that could be putting you in your head a little bit. The direction to go here, the direction to go here. I want to manifest this. This is something that I really want. I mean, there's a lot happening. But you know that when we get to your eclipse next month, that's going to be big. Now, let's get started. You got the world. Yeah. Of course you did. Of course you did. I'm not surprised. First things first. Remember how I said Saturn is exalted in Libra? Saturn is very active. Saturn is a big thing right now. This card is attributed to Saturn. Now, Saturn is in Pisces, just like Venus, just like Mars. That's the other thing that I want you to watch out for is that Mars and Saturn are both in Pisces. And so those are like the two malefic planets. So there's that, I really, really want this to, you may feel a little bit of like, I need to take, I feel a little bit more responsibilities, and there's just they could bring a little bit of like draining, and eclipses are draining too. Like it can be emotionally draining. It can be even physically with Mars being there as well. Like you could feel a little like, okay, I've got 60% in the tank, but after this eclipse, I'll be back to 100. Now the world, there you go. Your life is changing. You know that. You've come to the end of the major arcanas here. Okay, you've come to the end, and so I'm going to show you something here. You see the dancing figure. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself of how far you've come. Think about the major arcanas, the fool's journey. Okay, all the ups and downs, all the polarities, dualities. It's just. You made it. You made it. You made it. You got the four fixed signs in the corners of the world here, and that stability energy that it brings. You also see the garland, the wreath, shaped as a zero, referencing the Fool card. So what comes after the world? I mean, you're starting this new journey. You're on this new journey, as I said earlier before I even did your spread. But this is absolutely amazing. Okay, and a lot of it is going to be of the mind for you, Aries. A lot of it is going to be of the mind. A lot of you, again, unrooting things and leaving things behind, even ways of seeing things. There could even be, when you trust your intuition, you may see this week that a lot of things are just clicking into place because you're recognizing those things that you do have to leave behind. Now, hello. Your life is changing. You just got judgment in the heart of your spread. And so this is a card of spiritual awakening. As I mentioned earlier, that is what's happening for y'all. A lot of spiritual energy for you, especially with, all this activity in Pisces, especially with Saturn in Pisces. Very spiritual sign for y'all. That's your 12th house. Up here. Okay, so intuition, even the metaphysical, that could be, something here. Dreams, paying attention to your dreams, a lot of intuitive messages. But you see Archangel Gabriel in the heart of your spread. So you got an archangel in the heart of your spread blowing the trumpet. Okay, the dead are rising. They hear the sound. So this is a wake up call. Okay, this is a wake up call, spiritual wake up call. And even just, spirituality, I know means a lot it means a lot of different things for different people. Just think of it as like, when you turn on HBO, you hear that like angelic, like having one of those moments, but arising and now seeking that meaningful life experience that you deserve. This is what this is. Hearing the blow of the trumpet. Okay. What is that? It's sound. What is sound? It's vibrations, raising your frequency. Okay. It literally awakened the dead. Okay. So this is really great. You are going through a very transformative week. Very transformative week. One that could be very spiritual too. Something ending, something beginning. The World next to the Judgment card. Come on. Now, you got the Five of Pentacles, okay? You got the Five of Pentacles in your challenge area. So Aries, this is something where it's almost like you have to let that get and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So two things here. One, yes, this is saying, look at your entire spread. When you look at your entire spread, it's like, you've got to make that decision. This is going to be a key week to make a key decision about something in your life that could have to do with partnerships, relationships, or just something where you feel you need a little bit more justice in, and being honest with yourself. Now, you have the Five of Pentacles in your challenge area. So with Venus at play a lot this week, and then also with Jupiter and Uranus being very activated in your second house of money, there could be a sense of something that's got to go is your mindset on money and your mindset on finances. A lot of it that's coming up for me is feeling not good enough, okay? You are Aries, and I want you to know you have the sun in your sign. You have this huge spotlight, this sun that's giving you all this life and energy and vitality. Use it. Use it, okay? There is also something you really got to shake off now. And it may be something hard for you to do, but it's kind of just make your life better if you do it, okay? The Five of Pentacles is a Taurus card, but it is mostly the biggest, and that is in your second house, so it can be your a sense of self-worth and self-confidence. Just remember, you are Aries. You have all that. So this is a week to feel that. And should something happen during this eclipse, again, remember, eclipses have a touch of fate, have a touch of destiny. They're connected to the nodes. We're talking about the moon, the lunar nodes here. So yeah, something could be emotional, and it could be something where you feel something could happen. Again, like I said, eclipse out of your life, and it's just something that you may feel, okay, I don't know about this. You've got to trust that it is going to be something that's helping you move forward, okay? And I say that because you did get the Eight of Swords in your crown. You may be in your head a lot this week. And again, if you're going to be there, unroot things, okay? Unroot things and communicate. That is the biggest message. If there is this, I think that I may have mentioned it in your reading last week, when I talk about the subconscious, and it is truly at play here with all this Pisces energy in your 12th house. That's the subconscious. When I talk about the subconscious, what is a subconscious? It's where we store our memories, even low energy frequencies. So there's something you've got to root about your life that it may be holding you back, and there is a possibility it could be something that you're afraid to face. Be honest with yourself about, or about your future. There could be something that you're, possibly anxious about your future. This actually is a Gemini card. All right. So the reason I bring that up is because, Gemini rules your third house, okay? Third house is associated with the nervous system. So there could be that nervous energy this week of like, which way, what's going on? So just get out of your head. You can see that even though she's surrounded by swords, her feet are free. She can walk out anytime she wants. Now, back to the subconscious part that I was talking about, Aries. Let's say you walked into like a Waffle House, okay? And you didn't have the best experience. You may walk out of that Waffle House saying, this is terrible. I am never going to any other Waffle House location again. But that's unfair because it was just that one experience that you had at that one Waffle House and not other Waffle Houses, okay? And so that's unrooting. Do you see how that's now deeply rooted in your subconscious? So that is what I'm talking about. There could be something that you feel that is deeply unrooted where you may have to remember this is a full moon lunar eclipse in Libra, all about justice and fairness. So be honest with yourself and fair with yourself as well. You got the Seven of Cups and the root of your spread. So yeah, there is a sense of, are you exerting a lot of energy into something or this week where is it something that you know will bring you pleasure? Is it something that you know that will emotionally fulfill you? This is going to be a big eclipse for you. I can't even begin to tell you, but again, you definitely have Venus there. Venus helping your transformation. And I say transformation because this card is attributed to Venus and Scorpio. Scorpio rules your 8th house of transformation, death and rebirth, life cycles. This is big, okay? You've got to know what you want. You've got to know what you want. It's almost like, if you can't see clearly, if you're not being honest with yourself, you could have these walls up and there could be some smoke and mirrors too. And you've got to trust your intuition. Again, I feel that you will have it really heightened this week. Okay. You will have your intuition heightened. Tap into that energy. Now you've got the Three of Pentacles in your future. There you go. If you are here for career, by the way, it's looking good. Three of Pentacles. I mean, you got Pentacles. So this is a card of new beginnings. Three's all about the birth of new things, creation. Sure, it's growth and advancement too, but there's something that's setting that off. Okay. And so this is really great. There's a joy, there's like this coming together that comes with this card where working with others will bring that success for you. Okay. It's a great card. It's a great card. All right. So there's something new happening. And if you even think about your last reading, you have all this new stuff to look forward to. So it does look like there is something here where there's an element of other people involved. Okay. And the reason why I say career, well, it's Pentacles. But this is, it's a Capricorn card. And so, and then, with the world here as well, Saturn being the, actual ruler of Capricorn, and Capricorn rules your 10th house of career, public recognition, achievements, fame, honors, all of that good stuff. But it just looks like you're going to have this very spiritual awakening this week. And when you have that, you're good to go. And it's a matter of just, again, you've got to let some things go to move forward. All right. And again, a lot of it can be up here. And if it is something that affects your self-confidence and self-worth and whatnot, recognize it. Okay. And be that, squash it. All right. Now let's get to your stuff, because I know I'm going way over in time here. Aries. Happy birthday. If you like this reading, would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what is going on. Aries, yeah, I mean, I can't even wait until I do your reading for next month with that the new moon total eclipse in your sign. And y'all are amazing. Okay, happy birthday, y'all. Look at this, you're good, you're fine. When I talk about money, Venus being very active, yes, this, with the sextiles. Sextiles are harmonious aspects, by the way. So really great aspects with Jupiter and Uranus in your second house of money. But you see, it's pretty much all Pentacles. You're good. You have the Six of Pentacles. This is a great card. This is recognizing that, well, first of all, some of y'all may feel in this situation where you're not supported, because remember, you do have the Five of Pentacles in your challenge area. So there is a sense of maybe you don't feel supported in an aspect in your life, and it can be a partnership in love or career. Okay. You may not be feeling that support that you need in career as well. So I really want you to take a moment to think about that. But I also want you to realize that that is not something that should define you. Okay. I want you to use, again, that tap into that inner Aries spirit and just know that you're unstoppable. Okay. This is also because when you vibrate at a really high frequency, and I talk about energy all the time, we're all made of energy, right? You always want to vibrate at a higher frequency, and it's all directly related to the emotions that you feel. Okay. I mean, if you think about emotions, we'll take it to its etymological root, emotere, energy and motion. So your emotions are actually neutral. It's the energy that you put toward your emotions that put them in motion. So you want to vibrate them at a higher frequency. So if you do feel like there is a little bit of not feeling confident, or if there's a lot of big changes that are happening and you're just like, just continue to vibrate at a high frequency. Have that gratitude, have that generosity, not only to others, but for yourself too. Okay. This is really great. And, again, you do see the scale here as we talk about, the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra, which is all about that balance. It will bring that balance in. Now, you also got the Four of Pentacles here, which is really great. You got the Four of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. All right. So whatever is happening this week, it looks like you will be working happening for a lot of y'all with new people, okay? Or expanding in some area in that life where other people are involved. Remember, other people. And it seems like it will bring you this sense of stability. And it seems like that's what you're seeking as well. You have the Four of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. Now, and you see what's happening here. You actually have the Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. A lot of money stuff here. Pentacles are money and wealth, but it's also, remember, Pentacles are your physical reality, so self-worth and self-value. But there is going to be something here. Looking at this, some of y'all could actually be in a situation where you feel like that support that you're not getting, it could be in a financial way or related to finances in some way. All right. Maybe you're not getting that raise, or maybe, your boss is being a little, like, no, I'm not going to promote you right now. But it also, for sure, relationships as well at home. But there is a sense of stability, okay, that I want you to recognize this week, and how to work with that. What will bring you that stability, because you're entering this brand new part of you. Okay, this is all about you. Now, with the Four of Pentacles in your external factors area, there you get, there's another Capricorn card. You have both of these. This is actually Sun and Capricorn, but in any case, that's all your 10th house of career, public recognition, how you want to be perceived. Where are you exerting your energy in that area? But Four is all about order and stability, okay? And so there is someone that could possibly be a little not seeing eye to eye with you, or you feel like they may be, you've got to work a little harder with them in terms of having that stability in your life. That could be related to finances because it's money and wealth. But at the same time, it really could be just putting things in order, the foundations of your life. There is something that someone may be that person. But at the same time, if you look at your entire spread here, whatever new project or ascension, something new, something where you're working with other people could bring that stability, okay? Could bring that stability. And I want you to keep an eye on that. Now, you got the Fool, okay? Now, you see what's happening here. Remember what I said. You got the World with the garland that refers to the Fool, card 0. Your life is changing. Your life is changing. This is exactly what you want. You want this big change in your life. So remember to unroot things, okay? If there's something that's imbalanced in your life, it's time to recognize that and let it go, because at the end of the day, you got the Queen of Pentacles in your final outcome. Aries, come on. This, you're good. You're good. Queen of Pentacles. I love the Queen of Pentacles. She has this, yes, she is the richest queen, but she also, and remember I said there's a big thing for money for y'all. Okay. You even see, I'm going to show, there's the little bunny rabbit in the corner there. And I'm pointing that out because this card, it reminds me of a fairy tale. What is a fairy tale? A fairy tale is world building. She has the resources to build the world that she wants. You see the rabbit that appears in fairy tales, or helps paint that picture, but fertility, growth. And so you're good. There's going to be a point where you're sitting in that throne. This is your final outcome. If you can work on not doubting yourself and being honest with yourself, you're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. You're moving into this new phase in your life, new chapter, new cycle in your life. A lot of focus on money, but in the end, it looks like you're going to be able to build the world that you want for yourself. Now, there is also a sense of being in a place where you're comfortable, where you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about finances. Remember what I said earlier. Pentacles are also your physical reality. That's why I say building this world for yourself. It can be literally as well, like the perfect home, relationship, like the foundations of your life that I mentioned earlier. You have to believe it is possible. You have to even put some energy toward that, okay? Because there's a lot of, there's a lot of things here that also reference the Magician, okay? Card 1, where he has the power to manifest the things that he wants. So in any case, the last thing I'm going to point out, Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. You even see the sea goat in her throne here. All right. So again, you have so much Capricorn energy in your spread. Capricorn rules your 10th house of career, public recognition, honors, achievements, social status, leadership, all of that good stuff. And you're going to feel it. And if you're not here for career, if you're not here for any of that, again, know where you want to exert that energy, exactly what you want and what you want to be known for. It seems like you're going to be very comfortable. It seems like that's going to happen for you. Aries, you're good. You're absolutely good, but you may be in your head a lot. You may have to face some things this week that will only make you stronger. Okay. This is going to be a big week. And then, and then we have the eclipse. And next week, I'm doing April, right? Your April forecast. And April's great. We have your eclipse, which is going to be really big. It's going to be really big. We'll talk about it next week. Aries, thanks so much. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what is going on. I have a lot of Aries friends who are going through some major, major changes, especially with relationships and whatnot, but even just big changes happening in their life. And again, even career stuff. I think a lot of Aries right now with the energy that's happening for y'all, there's been a lot of it's like you've really, really want change out of a lot of the signs. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Thanks so much, Aries. I will see you next week, and happy birthday. Okay, bye-bye.